Bro, I have a Discord server if you guys want to check it out. It's in a link in the description below. Laplus just posted another cover a day ago. 242k in one day. What's going on with these girls just having like so many views on the covers? I'm interested. Another Kanaria one, which is pretty cool, I think. I kind of like Kanaria for a lot of songs. There has been some misses, but you know, Kanaria is still probably one of my favorite producers. Well, let's do this.
「向いてどうしたこの先の明日瞬きの合間儚き目がまだ見えてますか底知れぬ谷がその先の夢を見てる前にほら広がる世界と忌み嫌うその悪を裁く時背を向けた差がはびこる世の常根を疑わずそのままもう私は一人きりじゃないわスロールは一度だけ
I mean, like, it's pretty cool and all, but the chorus just sounded a little bit too mono-y. A little bit of vocal layers will suit this kind of instrumental a lot more, in my opinion. This is a step up. The last cover that I heard from Laplus is the one song with Chloe. I forgot the name. Yeah, this one. Day by Day. There you go. That one has a lot of flaws in terms of like the vocal recording and shit. I mean, the production is okay, but you know. But for this one though, wow, the production is a whole nother level. The vocal mixing is really clean, really smooth. Actually sound like a song. This one is crazy. Yeah, just the chorus. I think so far, just the chorus with a little bit too mono-y kind of tone, which I feel like doesn't really have any energy in the whole mix. Although her vocal is like really powerful, without the right amount of stereo-wise effect, it just sounds anticlimactic. And of course you have to have at least a little bit of auto-tune just to like mix with that Vocaloid kind of sound, and which I respect because this vocal is really good. Like the vocal performance, the ability, everything was really on point. Emotion is there as well, I gotta say that. Let me listen to the original and see how it sounds for comparison. Another Hatsune Miku, that's pretty amazing. Oh wait, 1 second. Oh, the key is different. Oh yeah, from there I can hear that cover. The backup vocals is not as loud as the original, which I feel like that's a little bit lacking. It's not like the backup vocal is supposed to be really loud, but with this kind of bouncy drums, that guitar rhythm, the Kanaria's music, and in general, you just have to have like a louder sound of backup vocal just to mix with the whole mix to make it like really powerful. I mean, the vocal can do that, but it just sounds like, well, you're listening to a song and you're just like having a lot of like thoughts on the vocals, but not the whole mix. If you're listening to a song just for the vocals, yeah, that can be argued. I tend to listen to like the whole mix, the whole production of a song. And this one, yeah, the vocal is just like, okay, it's powerful, but it's not really blended well with the instrumental. Get back to where I was. Yes! This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can't really judge the vocal ability because literally Hatsune Miku is a robot. But see? Did you see what I said? Like the vocal layers just have to be a little bit more. Don't get me wrong, Laplus cover is not bad. It's pretty good. Just the feeling of the vocals, you get what I'm saying? The production, all about it is just the production. The vocal mixing is good. The instrumental is good. Like the vocal ability, Laplus can do it really good as well. But just the recording, like just a tiny bit of louder sound of backup vocals and a little bit more harmonizing, it would be perfect. Let's continue with the cover. This part is good. Oh, this part is crazy. Slow it down with the melody. This shit crazy. Wow, the instrumental. Like, just take out the melody for some part and just leave the drum and the bass. This one is really, really grimy kind of sound. The second verse blew out the water. The second verse is probably the best part in the whole song, but the chorus is probably the most lacking. Like I said, it's not about the vocal. It's not about the instrumental. It's not about the vocal mixing. It's not about the instrumental mixing. It's just the recording and the arrangement. The arrangement, yeah. I don't know if there's any backup vocals because they make it so inaudible. I can barely notice any backup vocals in there. Neither does the harmonizing. Harmonizing. But hey, it's not bad though. I gotta say. I kinda like that. Up for Kanaria for making this part though. Woo! This part with Laplus vocals is just the best thing in the world. Too much, okay? This song is too much. Except for the chorus. Right, let's finish the original and see what else I can add on this. Oh, that little delay. Something that I can add with like the original, right? I feel like the second verse Laplus kind of like did it better in terms of like the whole feeling and like the pleasant type of vocals that Laplus brought out, while Hatsune Miku in this particular part, it's a little too deep, I would say. Like, it's not even natural for Hatsune Miku to sing that. And also, I kind of feel like the vocal volume of the vocal, it's kind of too low. Like, the brass it's just so loud comparing to the vocal, so it's like it kind of overtook it. So just like maybe turn up the vocal a little bit more in the whole mix. Maybe this will sound like a real song instead of like having a backup vocals as an instrumental in a song, which I don't feel like this type of music is really appropriate, because the whole instrumental is kind of repetitive with like the drums, the melodies and shit. You need to have a little bit of vocals just to make people feel like the song is a little variety. But the chorus though, I really have to say that Hatsune Miku did it better with that kind of, I mean, it's Kanaria. It's not Hatsune Miku, because Hatsune Miku is just manipulated by Kanaria in this case. So for conclusion, I would say that Kanaria did it better on the chorus part, where there's a lot more stereo-wise vocals and a lot more harmonizing and vocal layers to make the whole vocal sound a little bit more powerful than the cover. I have to say that the cover pretty much did better in every other part except for the chorus. Verse 2 especially blew out the water. Like, Laplus' voice on that part is just so good. And also, if you remember that I said something about the delay, I feel like after comparing the original and the cover, I feel like the delay can be taken out. Just like without the delay, listen to this. Like, with all of those synth bass just take a part out from the song, it sounded a little bit more like a break instead of like a transition. While in the original, it sounded something like wait, this? You can hear like the back, just like back. I don't know, just in my opinion, it's not really necessary for that part. Just let the synth bass shine a little bit more. And I feel like in the original, they boost up a little bit more of the low end to let like the bass sound a little bit more powerful. While in the cover, they didn't do that and let this whole sound of the song a little bit more crispier, which I feel like it's a little bit more appropriate for this kind of music. Like, with the guitar and shit and the bass just like really bouncy, it doesn't really need that much of a bass. I mean, like the low end sound of the bass. So when it comes down to the conclusion, I would say that I like the cover version more. Like, the chorus is not too bad. They have the backup vocals, they just didn't make it as loud as the original, but every single other part, I feel like Laplus kind of nailed it. Why don't Kanaria just invite Laplus to the studio and record this song? That'd be super good, you know what I'm saying? Like, with Kanaria's direction and Laplus' voice, this one was mixed by you, so Kanaria didn't mix this one. And with Kanaria's type of production, like mixed with the whole voice, the whole sound of Laplus' vocals, I feel like this song would be a lot more better with that kind of backup vocals behind Laplus' sound. Yeah, I would say that I like the cover a little bit more. This one is a crazy project though, I gotta say that. Everything is super good. Right, conclusion. Laplus win this one. For me.